Hey guys, this is Rebecca Schmidt from laughlovebreathetarot, and you can check me out on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And I'm here today to offer you a tarot card and crystal reading for the full moon and lunar eclipse happening January 10th, 2020 in most areas. I'm not sure on the timing on that. I think it's in the afternoon on Eastern Standard Time, or down here in Costa Rica around 1:30, 1:20, something like that. Um, and it's in Cancer. It's in the sign of Cancer. So Cancer is the home body, right? It's all about home, nourishment, how you feel nourished. There's a lot of emotions. They're very sensitive. I say they, meaning Cancers, but the Cancer energy in general is very sensitive, very emotional. They want things to flow. They feel things more. When I say they, I mean people that have a lot of Cancer in their sign, and Cancer sun, Cancer rising, whatever. We're not talking too much astrology here, don't worry. But you can look up all that stuff if you want, because Google's amazing. And yeah, so it's in a lot to do with home. So what does home mean to you? Coming home to yourself, your physical home. This is mine behind me. There's more inside. And what's in that home? What's inside? Right now I'm hearing Spirit talk about like a turtle, how a turtle, they're always safe. They have their protection because their home is always with them. And it's kind of like home is where the heart is, and that sort of energy. So that's coming up, and that's going to be some of the big themes with this full moon and lunar eclipse. And of course, full moons often have to do with releases. So if there's a lot of emotions coming up, this is a great time to let them go. Feel that stuff. Feel it and heal it. Let it go. Otherwise, it's going to stay somewhere in here, and it's going to end up festering and causing health issues, whether that's mental, emotional, physical, all of the above, la, 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 la. What else you're attracting around you, the people coming in, you're not getting what you want. It's all just yucky. So feel it, let it out. I know some of us were not taught to let that out. Don't show what they call negative emotions. There's not really any positive, and there's not really any negative emotions, okay? They're just emotions. They're helping us to release the energy that is going on. Emotions, energy, and motion. This was so in my daily reading on January 9th, 2020, so you can check that out on Facebook or Instagram. But you got to feel it to heal it, my friends. So that is coming up here. I did choose a crystal for this reading, and this is a piece of rose quartz. And I love rose quartz. It always has to do with the heart, of course. It can help you attract romantic love, romantic feelings, bringing in those kind of vibes, but it also especially has to do with compassion and feeling empathy and feeling compassion for self, forgiveness, self-love, all of those things. So this can help you to release whatever else has been blocking you loving yourself. Can you look in the mirror in your own eyes and say, I love you? What comes up? It's all okay. If you cry, if you feel like, oh my God, I don't, I'm ugly, I'm terrible, I'm a bad person, I did that stuff all that time ago, that's all okay. This is where we're going. This is what we want to do. We want to release that. Why do you feel bad about that? Forgive it. Forgive it. It's over. It was a lesson. It was an experience. Here you are now. Rose quartz. All about also unconditional love, right? Unconditional love for self. There you go. That's the crystal energy coming in here. So let's see what Spirit wants to share with us with the cards here. Full moon, lunar eclipse, January 20th, no, not January 20th, January 10th, 2020. Page of Swords comes out here, you guys. This is like, I feel like something's sudden is about to happen. Something very fast. This could be fast communication. This can be thoughts, rapid, something rapid going on. I like that sound. I'll do it again just for effect, special effects. So maybe there's some special effects. Whoa, I just saw like a flash. That was really interesting. I'll have to watch that on the video after and see if that was just in my head or if you guys saw that too. Things are happening. Page of Swords. Yes. Okay. So this could be some news coming in, a communication. This could also be like an aha moment, but often this can be like a shocking, sudden thing. It happens fast. You have to make a quick decision. or something happens and changes directions really quick. It's like the wind. Suddenly the wind is picking up all around me right now too. So it's getting things swirling, so to speak. So that energy is here for us. I also feel like it's bringing in a lot of ideas. There's like a lot of mental energy going on, ideas, solutions, and he's got that sword. So there's also this ability to cut away anything that you're not wanting. So being clear cut and having clarity in your thoughts and communications. I think cutting to the core of an issue or a problem, and finding some clarity in, oh my gosh, the devil card just fell out, you guys. I was just picking up the deck. I was going to shuffle again, and the devil card came out. So also cutting out, this is great energy for this. Let's release the addictions. Let's release the codependence. Let's release any, it's like making me blah, blah, blah. Let's release any attachments we have, especially to things that are quite negative, or even thought processes. I was coming up with this a little bit too. Cutting away like ego thoughts. So ego thoughts, for example, some people call it the monkey mind. It's kind of these lies or stories that we tell ourselves, or that can come in their lives. It's not true. So if you're hearing yourself saying like you're not good enough, or oh my God, that person might hurt me because that happened before, or worrying or anxiety, or people pleasing, or whatever it is, drugs, drinking, whatever it is you do that you know isn't good for you, but maybe it feels good in the moment. Or it could be a whole nother thing, like these patterns we have, right? So patterns, addictions, attachments. This is it. We're cutting this stuff out. It's coming up. So this comes up for you, and you know what your thing is. We all have our things, our little addictions. Some are unhealthy, some are healthier, I guess. But it's time for change, right? So whatever it is you feel chained to, stuck to, so whether that's a habit, whether that's overthinking, over worrying, whether you smoke cigarettes or drink or do drugs or have too much sex, or I don't know, whatever. There's a million things it could be. Maybe you eat too much. Maybe you're choosing things that you know aren't healthy for you, or people that you know aren't good for you. Relationships that are especially not good for you. There's no boundaries in here, perhaps. I just saw the devil. I looked up at him as he's going like this, like me, that's me, boundaries. So a lot to do with boundaries here. And this could be even in your work life as well, like putting yourself first, right? That's what has to do with this self-love and compassion for self. And of course, doing so with all the love and respect. So I'm just going to see if there's one more card, and then we'll wind up this reading. And I'll wish you all the love and all the feels. And here's the card Strength. Okay, another major arcana. So these are both major arcanas, by the way. Okay, so quickly, major arcana cards, I like to explain them as going above your life, going into the big picture. Imagine your life is a movie and you're watching it, or imagine you're able to go up above into the clouds and look down on your life, especially your whole lifetime to date. What are the big experiences? What are the big lessons that you came into this life to learn? And those experiences, karmic connections, those big lessons that you came in to learn, the growth, the spiritual growth, the physical growth, the wisdom that you came here to learn, that is major arcana card. So that's the energy of those. It's got a bit more of a divine energy. Some might say there's a bit more divine intervention during these times. But that's good. That's what's going on right now, because we want to let go of that stuff. And here's the Strength. This is all about your empowerment. So when I was talking about those boundaries that are needed, that's great. Let's set those now. Okay, let's draw that line. What do you need to feel safe? What do you need to feel whole? How can you feel confident? Where can you get the courage, right? Look at this woman in this card. There's a lion. She's like not afraid that it's gonna, either she's like opening it, prying it open with zero fear, or like she's just not scared, or she's taming her own lion, perhaps, her own little beast, which could be in this energy. But that's what's going on. And in the end, it's finding your own power. And I don't mean this kind of power. Check out this, friends. One of these days, right, Rebecca? Slow out. It's just 2 a.m. Crazy sense of humor, girl. But it's the inner strength, and that's what I'm talking about. You've gained a lot through going through all this, this ordeal, these experiences, this lifetime, feeling those feels, and it's time for some forgiveness, and it's time to take your power back. So setting those boundaries, making a commitment to yourself. That's all this kind of energy that's going on. And this is an eclipse going on too, okay, guys? Not just a full moon. And during eclipses, we eclipse things out and then new energies can begin. So this is a time this is like the best time to end that stuff. So if you're feeling a push or a nudge, get moving. Make a plan. Go get some support. Ask your angels for support. But get it out there and put it out there and trust that the universe does have your back and you know, you're safe to do this work. And so whatever does come up around you and around this time of the full moon and the lunar eclipse, just go with it, okay? If you need rest, rest. If you need to do a lot of self-care, self-care. Make sure you're eating healthy, drinking lots of water, stay grounded, get out in nature, go talk to the moon, sing to the moon, go moon bathe, write out a list of all the things you want to release and then burn it and send it out there. These are kind of some of the things you can do with this energy, but don't forget to love yourself first, okay? Laugh, Love, Breathe Tarot, Rebecca Schmidt. I'm here. There's a few spots left in the Finding Joy in the Journey retreat coming up in Nosara, Costa Rica, February 1st to 7th, 2020. So reach out to me if you want to book that. You can check out the CostaRicaYogaSpa.com or you can check out thevillageyogi.ca/retreats and book your spot today. It's going to be amazing. It is hot here. It is. I just saw 12:22 on the video recorder, and 222 to me always means we're on the right path and we're about to build something that's going to leave a lasting impression. So if you're wanting to do those things, please join the retreat with my dear friend Heather Jones of the Village Yogi. And if you guys want a personal reading for 2020 or for what the hell is going on with this full moon and lunar eclipse or anything else in your life, or if you want to gift another person a reading for a birthday present or another gift, I'm happy to offer them an intuitive session with tarot cards and crystals. So reach out to me there. Laugh, Love, Breathe Tarot. Thank you so much. And sending you full moon blessings. Love you. Ciao.